Hello, Bliss Yogis, wherever you are in the world today. Welcome once again to another episode of Bliss TV, brought to you by Bliss Yoga Studios in Monroe, Washington. I'm your disembodied voice currently. My name is Olaf, and we're going to be going into a Pilates Flow class here shortly. So get yourself prepared for a lot of laughs and a lot of abs, a little bit of flow, and then you'll be good to go. So as we come into our Pilates class, we find ourselves on the mat. Now Pilates is pretty basic. We're going to work what's known as the box, right here. Top of the waist, up along the side of the rib cage, and then across the top of the diaphragm. Now we'll use other parts of our body to move through our postures in Pilates, but the main emphasis is right here, the core, the abdomen. There are so many muscles in your abs, the lower ab, the obliques, even the hip flexors come up into that area, as well as the diaphragm and the middle abdomen. And so as we talk through all of these postures together, just be aware of what it is that you're accessing, and not use other parts of your body to try to get into this. And I'll show you what we mean. Come down onto your back. Slide down flat. Now, when you lie down flat, you will immediately feel a spot called the lumbar spine. And that is the curvature of your spine that comes up from your waist all the way up to the bottom of your shoulders. Now, that's supposed to be a nice curved shape. The best part about that is that gives us a supple waist. But in Pilates, we want to press the imprint spine into the floor. And you see my hands coming up. So everybody bring your hands up and press that spine into the floor. You can feel this happening, right? Try first to press your tailbone down, and then move up into your waist, and then squeeze down. You notice I said squeeze down. That's when the abs start to kick in. Lower, middle, upper abs. So squeeze them into the floor, flatten them out. Keep your shoulders nice and flat on the floor. Now, a lot of our Pilates exercises involve your legs up off the floor. So let's try that. Take that left leg up and take that right leg up. Now notice that my heels are equal to my knees. They're not hanging lower. They're right across, parallel to the floor, 90-degree angle right here. The reason why that's important is if you begin to drop the knees and drop the heels, do you feel what's happening to your lumbar spine? It is lifting up like a drawbridge. In Pilates, you want to close the drawbridge down. You don't want anything underneath that bridge right there. So lift it up. See the heels parallel to the knees, 90-degree angle. And then here comes the next part. A lot of times when we come to a Pilates posture, we're asked to lift our chest off the floor, like this. But a lot of times people use their neck instead of their abdomen to lift it up. So I want you to try that. Lift your chest up off the mat, squeeze it, keep the heels nice and parallel to your knees. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just let your chest down. Now, how many of you guys feel this in your neck? I want to emphasize that the neck is not an abdominal muscle. You want to keep it nice and loose and supple. If you start gritting your teeth or holding your traps along the side of your neck, you're going to start to get a headache, and worse, you might even strain your neck. So try to keep it subtle. Use your abs. And here's where we get into a little bit of work. Up with the hands, up with the chest. Squeeze it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Squeeze it. Stretch the left leg out. Stretch the right leg out. How many of you are going into your neck? Because this is hard to do. Use your core, tuck it in. Stretch both legs out. Hold them here. Keep your chest off the floor. Use the upper ab. Use the middle ab. Use the lower ab. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Lift the chest up. 3, 2, 1. Tuck the knees in. Drop the head down. Drop the chest down. Now, slowly lower your heels down. If you get tired when we have our legs up, I would rather that you brought your heels all the way down to the floor than risk having that back curvature by just hanging there in space. So if you get a little wiped out, it's cool. You'll actually be able to press harder if your feet are on the floor. All right, so here we come. This is the classic Pilates exercise. This is called a roll-up. Now in Pilates, it's not a sit-up. You know how people just go, throw themselves up into the air, right? That's not how we do it in Pilates. When you lay down on your back, lift your hands up into the air. Now once it's here, once again, start to use your core to move your body, okay? As you do, lift the hands up, lift the chest up, use the upper abdomen, right? Then down here, squeeze that lower ab into the floor. As you do, point your hands towards the feet. And now, feel the middle ab. This is going to be your folding spot. You're going to use the upper ab as a handle to lift yourself up. So squeeze the middle ab, push your back into the floor, and then use that upper ab to lift, 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 lift. Once you get here, keep the hands parallel to the floor. And then begin to drift back, drift back, drift back, drift a little farther back. Hold it here, 45-degree angle. Now this is classic Pilates as well. We're going to be in this position a lot. So hold it here, squeeze with the upper ab, squeeze with the middle ab, push the lower ab into the ground. Hold it here, lower down. Hold it here, lower down. Hold it here, lower down, lower down. Find the flat of your back. Keep your chest up off the mat. Hold it here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And lower it back down. That's a roll-up. Now, there's a lot of different ways that we use a roll-up. And you see that there's some equipment around me. And let me point it out. We have a ball. We have a towel. Of course, we have our hydration. And then on the other side, I have a block, and I have a strap, or I have another towel if I need to use two straps and I don't have one handy. Now we're going to use the ball for a couple of different exercises. So first, come on down onto the mat. We're going to use the ball in our roll-up. Sometimes this helps people to sort of chase the ball. That way, those feet don't flop around in the air when you come up. And you'll see what I mean. As you take the ball up towards the ceiling, push it up, right? There you go. Use the top ab. Hold yourself up. Stay out of your neck. Then, point the ball towards your feet, right? Press the lower ab into the floor. Remember the folding ab here in the middle, the handle on top, and just push it up towards your feet. Now it's really, really easy to do that. Because you're chasing the ball, you actually force that upper abdomen to come up. Once you do, all the weight is in your heels. And then you lower down, lower down, lower down, lower down. Lower down, hold it here, squeeze it, maybe even squeeze the ball a little bit. Hold yourself, 45-degree angle, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Here you go. Once again, back is flat, everything's on the floor, chest is up because you're pulling with your upper abs. Lift the ball up towards the ceiling, hold it here, squeeze it, Push it up towards the ceiling. Push it, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your head down, lower the ball down. Take a nice deep breath in. Right. I knew it was going to happen. And a deep breath out. That's what happens with live television. So as you begin to push this up towards the ceiling, one more time. We're going to do one more roll up. So lift the chest up. Hold it here. Everything is tight. Then point the ball towards your feet and begin to push, 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 push all the way up. Right? Now, some of you are going, I can't keep doing this because I have this new Corona body. Well, you know, whatever shape you're in, you can always compensate. Bending the knees to keep yourself a little bit more in line. So that when you come up in that sit-up, you can still push the ball up, but maybe those heels don't go flying up in the air, right? There's all kinds of different ways to do things in Pilates to continue to strengthen that core so that one day you'll go, oh, I can do that. Now from here, we're going to play with the ball just a little bit more. And take the ball and place it in between your knees. Now as you do this, remember, the ball has now become a living object. Maybe it's a puppy. So I don't want you to squeeze the puppy so much that you pop the puppy, right? So as you hold this ball, try to keep the emphasis away from your legs. Keep it in your core. Then, as you stretch your arms out long, go ahead and straighten that left leg. Keep that right knee bent. Take your hands up towards the ceiling. Lift your body off the floor. Then from here, take your left foot to the right. Take your hands to the left. Now lift yourself up into the air. Don't get into your neck. Hold yourself in the core for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down. Then tuck those heels in. Here we go. Stretch the right leg out. Keep that left knee nice and bent, but keep the heel parallel. 90-degree angle. Take the hands up towards the ceiling. Then lift your chest up off the mat. Send that right foot to the left. Send your hands to the right. Then hold yourself up. Squeeze it tightly. Hold it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back to the center. Bend your knee. Let your chest down. Let your heels down. Oh yeah. Now you're feeling it. So here comes another part of this. Now, this is a pretty good one. So take your arms out to the side. This is called Pendulum. Take your knees up. Once again, keep those heels nice and high. And then let your knees drift over. We'll start over here on the right side. So lay it down. Notice that my heels are tucking up towards my hips. My knees are off the ground. I'm squeezing the ball, squeezing my abs. Hands are out to the side for a little stability. Then from here, stretch your legs out long. Remember, don't squeeze that puppy. Hold them out here. Now this is the rib to hip action that we look for in Pilates. From the top of your hip all the way to the rib cage. You can feel that oblique muscle. That's hard as a rock. Hold it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then tuck the knees in, swing it back to the middle. Now let's give our sacrum a little bit of a massage here. So just rock back and forth, the flat of your back, relax it, that's it. And take those knees over to the left, right? Tuck the heels up nice and tight. And as you do this, the hands are outside for ballast. Stretch those legs long. Yes, indeed. Hold it up. Feel that rib to hip. Nice and tight for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back to the middle. Rock it back and forth just a little bit. Stretch your legs out. Hold them here. 10, 9, 8. Remember, in the core. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Beautiful work. Huh, yeah. So you begin to feel that warmth right here. You're charging up your energy center. When you have that energy charged up, it sends strength to the rest of your body. That's why we do Pilates. Now from here, I'm going to bring your knee up, grab the ball, take it, stretch it out over the top. Now, once again, remember the roll up. Take the ball, point it towards the ceiling. Push it. As you do, here's the handle, the upper ab, lift up, right? You're not using your neck, you're using your core. Lift yourself up. Point the ball towards your feet, and then push, push, push. Now, here's one that all the Bliss yogis love. And what we do is you take the ball and place it right on top of your ankles. This gets to be pretty comical, and remember, this is live TV, so we never know what's going to happen. Take yourself down onto your elbows, right? When you get down onto your elbows, lift your feet up off the floor. Begin to feel this ball just moving around. See, if you were to squeeze it, you would take all of the emphasis into your quads. Now that it's just balanced on the top of your ankles or the top of your shins, it's got to be all in the core, right? Lift it up, push it down, feel it roll around, yet you're not losing it. Now hold it here, and then drop down. Now from here, lift it up 2 inches and begin to bend the knees. Take those knees into your chest. You have to do this slowly or the ball will roll all over the place. Now if you don't have a ball, you can always use a pillow or a couple of towels stacked. It won't be the same challenge, but it's still going to be hard. As you pull it in, pull it in, pull it in, lift the tailbone off the floor. Let your head stay down. Plop the tailbone down, and then stretch out the legs, stretch out the legs, stretch out the legs. There they are. Ball is still on top. Lift them up 2 inches, lower it back down. Lift it up 2 inches, lower it back down. Lift it up 2 inches, tuck the knees in ever so slowly, slowly, slowly towards your body. Come on in. Now from here, grab your knees. A lot of times in yoga and Pilates, we ask you to hug your knees to your chest. Not this time. I want you to pull your knees down into your hips. Flatten out your back as much as you can. Squeeze, 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 and then take the arms out to the side. Stretch the legs out. Stretch the legs out. Gotta go slow, right? So concentrate on the core, not your hip flexors. Stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out, and lift that ball up 2 inches. Lower it back down. Lift that ball up 2 inches. Lower it back down. Lift that ball up 2 inches. Lower it back down, and then tuck the knees in. Tuck the knees in. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Press that back into the floor. Tuck the knees into the chest. And then grab the ball. Let it go behind you. And just take a moment. Take a deep inhale in. And a deep exhale out. Another deep inhale in. And a deep exhale out. Now, without the ball, one more pendulum. This will give you an opportunity to loosen up that sacrum a bit and also send some energy to the core. So here we go. Tuck it in. Now, as we do this, remember, you're trying to get that rib to hip action to kick in. So you do it on both sides. Even though you're drifting your knees over to the right, you can feel it on the left, right? It's transverse on the other side. Tuck the heels up towards your hips. Take the knees nice and tight. Stretch the arms out. Stretch them long, right? Now hold it here for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck in the heels. Bring it back to the middle. Stretch your legs out long. That. Take them out wide. Take them out wide. Take them out wide. Drop them down. Drop them down. Drop them down. Now, lift your tailbone off the ground. Keep your back on the floor. Plop it back down. Lift your tailbone off the floor. Squeeze the core. Keep your head down. Drop it back down. One more time. Lift the tailbone up off the floor. Then let it down. Lower your legs. Lower your legs. Keep them wide. Lower them. And then squeeze them back together. Lift them up into the air. Lower them back down. Lower them back down. Lower them back down. All the way. Tuck your knees up into your chest. Take them to the left. Right? Hold them here. 2 inches off the mat, maybe. As you stretch yourself long, tuck your heels in, and then stretch those legs long. Hold that oblique muscle on the right side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it in, take it back. Stretch those legs up into the air. One more time. Take it out wide. Lift your tailbone up off the floor. Take it off wide. Take it out way wide. Take off. Keep going. How far can you go? And then slowly begin to lower. Lift up your tailbone. Lower. Lift up your tailbone. Keep your head on the floor. Lower. Don't use your neck. That's not your tailbone. Lift up your tailbone. Unless you've got a severe problem. Lower it back down. Lower your heels. Lower your heels. Lower your heels. Hold it here. Hang out here. Try and get out of your legs. Find this in your middle abdomen. Then squeeze your legs together. Drop down the heels. Here we go. Hands over your head. Hands into the air. Take the chest up. Hold with the core. Point towards your toe. One more roll up. Whee! Yes, indeed. So we're going to come into some seated postures now. The ball is your friend. Now, as we do this, I want you to remember that you can always use the ball as a brace behind you. Some people's tailbones are abnormally sensitive, and there's nothing wrong with that. Lots of parts of your body clue into things before the rest of your body does. And so if you feel like your tailbone's always hurting when you do these exercises, take that ball and just place it right behind you, right? And once you get it there, it's not a lounge chair, not designed for you to lean back on. It's just there as a little prop and a little guide. Now for this purpose, I'm going to hold on to the ball. But again, you have your options. You can just use your arms when I hold the ball. Now, the other part about this is the legs. They can stay flat, but again, if that really hurts, then you can always tuck your knees up towards your chest. I prefer to have my knees up because then I really pull my shoulders back and I get towards the core. Now from here, lift the ball up over your head. As you lift the ball up over your head, find your position, right? Sitting down. Lean back. Take your elbows behind your ears. Lean back. Then take the ball, leaving that left arm up into the air, down to the side. As you hold it here, take a look at that ball, right? Leave that left arm up, lean back, then take the ball to the corner of the room, right behind you. Lean into it. Now the ball is a magic ball. It is a crystal ball. So cast your spell for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up over your head. Nice. Keep leaning back and drop it down. Now the right hand stays in the air. Here comes the ball. Parallel with your shoulder, right? Not out in front, right here. Then lift yourself up, lean back. Lean back, then take the ball Lay back, take the ball up over your head, let it go. Arms down to the side, take a nice deep inhale in, deep exhale out. Deep inhale in, deep exhale out. Beautiful. Now, unassisted, here we come. Another roll up. So what do? Lift up, upper ab, right under the diaphragm. And as you do, point your hands forward, stay out of your neck, and begin to pull right here with that handle. Even bending the knees a little bit to come up. Once you get up here we go. Just spin around again, stay lateral on your mat. Now, there's a lot about Pilates that's very mental. After all, we're just rolling around on the floor, right? So how am I getting my core to work? Well, I'm sending my energy to the core. And a lot of times that is a mental exercise because I hear people in Pilates classes grunting and groaning to no end. And I know they're not working, they're just making noise. And at the same time in Pilates classes, I will see somebody in silent concentration. And I know that they are using every muscle fiber in their core to do whatever we are doing at the time. And so remember that this is all about you. Now this exercise is called stone bowl, right? So here you go. Bend your knees. Here's a stone bowl. It's a heavy stone bowl. It's about 40 pounds, right? Already. So it's setting you down. This is not easy to hold. You can't throw it up in the air. Hold on to it and feel it as it sets you into your core. Come into that 45-degree angle, right? Now, here's the punk part. There's a water spigot right on top of the bowl, and I'm going to begin to fill it with water. So it becomes heavier and heavier and heavier. And as it becomes heavier and heavier and heavier, you set down more and more, and it is really hard to hold this thing up. There's no way you're going to lift it. Now that it's full of water, you want to dump it out. So slide it over, slide it over, slide it over to the side. Oh, that's heavy. Pray parallel to the wall behind you, and then drop down your right hand. Lift your left hand up. Begin to spill the water out for the plants. Here we go. Shake it, shake it, shake it. It still weighs something. It's not light as a feather. So slide, bring it down, slide it over, slide it over, slide it over. Yeah, it's going to happen. We are going to go for it. As we do this, squeeze. And once you squeeze this, we are filling it with water once again. Squeeze, 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 and then push it, push it, push it over, slide it over, full water. There we go. Dump it out. Shake, 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 shake. Come on back. Come on back. Slide it over. Slide it over. Now, we're not going to fill it with water so we can lift it up this time. So bring it up, point it up towards the ceiling, lift up your left leg, lift up your right leg, push it up high. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put down the left foot, put down the right foot, take the bowl, and set it down. From here, everybody have a little bit of hydration. Let me check with the technical crew. just a little technical difficulties there. Supposedly, it's too hot in here. That's funny. So, we'll get started in just a second. Wasn't going to cheat you guys out of the whole class today. So, here we go. As we start again, once again, Pilates, so much fun if you use your mind as well as your body. So let's come into our next few postures here. Now, this next one, you come down onto your back. Grab behind you, right? And lift your legs up into the air. And as you come up, lower your right leg, lower your right hand. Then lower. They call this the Tin Man Pilates. And I want you 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, are you using your neck to keep your head up, or are you just up off the floor? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down. Grab the ball, point it up. One more roll up. Push it up. Push it all the way up. Take your chest up. Take the ball forward. Push with the lower ab. Fold with the middle. Take the top as a handle. Push that ball up. Yeah. And do a little bit of core work here. So, with the ball, this is always really good for your back. Now, come in, take the ball, roll it out in front of you. Find my position here. Now, once it's out in front of you, place your hands on top. Once your hands are on top of the ball, you can feel your back beginning to release, the lower spine, right? Those hips are just kind of falling into the floor. Your belly gets soft, and that's fine. Just let it go for a moment. We want that to release so that we can use it here shortly. Then from here, with your hands on top of the ball, if you want, just lift up a little higher. Just keep that hip on both sides, relaxing, keep your back flexing, right? It's kind of flossing your spine a little bit. And then if you want a little bit more work, push on the ball. Push it, push it, push it. Hold it here. Squeeze it nice and tight. Then allow the ball to just roll out. And then take it back. And then roll it out. We're going to do 5 times. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then from here, stretch your arms out as far out as you can. Then, as you do this, just smile and smile. And then lift up the ball, lift up the ball, lift up the ball, lift up the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it down. Lift up your legs behind you. Lift them up as high as you can. Get your thighs up off the floor. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay it back down. Then lift up the ball. Lift up the ball. Lift up the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it back down. Here we go. Here it is. Lift up the legs. Lift up the legs. This is so hard. Lift up the legs. Put it back down. Here we go. You know where we're going with this. Everything comes up in the air at the same time. So, lift up the ball. Lift up your legs. Lift up the ball. Lift up your legs. Lift up the ball. Lift up your legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down. Take a nice deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now, one more time. Lift up the ball. Lift up the ball. Lift up the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it down. Lift up your legs. Lift up your legs. Lift up your legs. My legs are so dead. up the ball, lift up the ball, lift up the ball, lift up the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down. Oh my goodness. Lift up your legs. Lift up your legs. Lift them up in the air. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower them down. You know where we're going with this, right? You betcha. So here we go. Lift up the ball. Lift up your legs. Lift up the ball. Lift up your legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down. Oh, lovely. Then come on up into a tabletop and then into a seated position. I'm feeling it now, right? We all are. So, as we do this next one, I want you to really concentrate. Now I'm going to come sideways again. I want you to really concentrate on using the core to lift instead of just kicking your heel up into the air. And you'll see what I mean. Squeeze that ball right there. Lift your leg up, right? And as you do this, pump, 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 and then tuck it in. Pump, tuck it in. Pump, tuck it in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, wow, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now if you don't have a ball, you can always take a towel or a small pillow, switch sides. Squeeze it in there. Lift it up, pump it a few times. Pump, pump, pump. Then tuck it in. Tuck it in. Tuck it in. Tuck it in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that knee down. Oh yeah. We love this stuff. Now, just a few more. This is one of the most loved postures and exercises in Pilates. All of the Bliss yogis clamor for this, and so I just can't help but share it with you. It's so popular that other instructors are stealing it and putting it in their Vinyasa classes. Right? So here we go. It's actually a hybrid of two postures. One is called teaser, the other is called Pilates 100. Right? So teaser works like this. Take the ball aside. Just come down on your back. You come up into a boat pose, and then you flap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find the flat of your back. Lay it back down. Now the Pilates 100 part, he said, is that we do this 100 times. So you ready? Here we go. As you stretch your hands forward towards the back of the room, kick your heels forward towards the front, and then come on up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Ah, that's the teaser part. And then lay back down. And then come on up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Lower it back down. Then come on up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down. Take a breath. Come on up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Come on up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take a breath because you can. And then come on up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay it down. Hold it. Breathe. Come on up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Come on up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. Yeah, a little cardio too, huh? Now you feel it, huh? That core. So, we've done some Pilates. And in our Pilates, looks like we've done about 45 minutes worth. And so, we have about 15 minutes worth of a nice Vinyasa flow. And that flow utilizes, guess what? Your core. Why not, right? That's the name of the game so far today. And so as you come up onto your mat, have a little bit of water if you like, let's get ready. We're going to start, as we start all Vinyasa, in a child's pose, so that we can center, so we come to ground. But it's an active child's pose, not just laying here. And so walk your hands forward. As you walk your hands forward towards the front of the mat, sink your hips down towards your heel. Now, if you got sore hips, sore knees, the block can always come in between your legs, and you can still stretch forward and then floss your spine. Move it back and forth without putting abnormal pressure on your knees or on your hips, right? So squeeze it down, low, low, low. Keep the forearms up off the mat. And then bring your forehead down to the floor. Now we're going to do something called the Pilates peel. The beautiful thing about Pilates is that it does take so much of your mind over mat, so much of your mind exercising your body, rather than unconscious movement. And so with that, I want you to imagine that there is a string from the nape of your neck all the way to your tailbone. And as you place your forehead down, I'm going to begin to pull on that string. So as I pull right at the nape of your neck, the corresponding part of your body presses into the mat. So of course, press your nose and your chin into the mat as I pull on the string. And as I come into your neck, press it down a little bit more, that's right, it's kind of fun. And then I pull a little more. And we're in between your shoulder blades, right? So feel those shoulder blades engage, pull, press your chest down to the mat. Now here I am, your upper spine, your thoracic spine. And so press your chest and a little bit more of your belly into the mat. And here comes that string down towards your lumbar spine. So press your hips down into your thighs. And here I come down towards your tailbone. So stretch your tailbone back towards the wall behind you. And zip, pull it right out, and you're free. So grip the top of your mat and begin to pull yourself up over your wrists. Stack your joints, shoulders, elbows, wrists, right? Straight line. Lift your heels up. This is scorpion. As you lift your heels up, tuck your elbows in. Look up towards the ceiling. Drop down your hips. Then, for a little bit of shoulder work, come on down halfway and hold into crocodile. Push it back up. Come on down halfway and hold. Push it back up. One last time. Come on down halfway and hold. Push it back up. And then squeeze back into that child's pose once again. Keep it active. Keep the shoulders engaged. Press your hips towards your heels. Take your knees out wide. And breathe. And here we go one more time. Grip the top of your mat. Begin to pull yourself up over your wrists. Take the heels up into the air. Let that Buddha belly hang down. Lift your head up. Bend the elbows. Lower down halfway and hold. Lift it back up. Lower down halfway and hold. Push it back up. One more time. Lower down halfway and hold. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it back up. Lean into that child's pose. And then come on up into a tabletop. Tuck your knees in. From here, we do a little bit more spine flossing. You might recognize this posture as cat-cow. But of course, this is Pilates Flow, so this is bull and lion. And so I want you to point your bull horns towards the front. Round those big, beefy bull shoulders around, and begin to pull
your navel up towards your spine like you're getting ready to charge. Lift, lift, lift. Tuck your toes underneath and lift your knees up off the mat. Hold it here. Squeeze that core and then begin to lift your head up. Take it up. Hold it here. Now you're a lion, so shake that mane. Shake that lion's tail. Maybe take a deep breath in. Give me a lion's roar. Roar. And then bull one more time. Keep those knees up. Point those horns towards the front. Squeeze the navel. And then lift up the head. Keep the knees up. Go ahead. Shake that mane. Wag that tail. Take that breath. Give me a lion's roar. And then lower it back down onto the mat. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. A deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Now, I'm going to do something here just to open up the shoulders. So come down onto your mat. Stretch your arms out wide. And once again here, I want you to slide that left hand up towards your left shoulder. Roll over onto your right shoulder. Lift that left leg up into the air and bring it down behind your right knee. Let your head drop down for a moment. Get comfortable, right? As you reach behind you, maybe even reach for your elbow and just open that shoulder. Straighten it out if you want. And then if you're really feeling it, perhaps you can reach for the top of your foot. Come into what we call floor dancer, right? You're not just yanking on your leg. Push the hip forward, kick the heel away. Come into that dancer. That's it. Open up that hip all the way down. Open up the thigh into the knee. Feel the pressure on your hands. And then release. Come on down. Roll over. Start the process here by sliding the right hand up to your right shoulder. Roll over onto your left shoulder. Take that right foot behind your left knee. Drop the head. Reach behind you. You don't have to grab for your elbow, but it's always nice to try. And then just hold it here. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And then maybe reach for the top of your foot or your ankle. Once again, push that pelvis forward. Kick the heel away. Right? Get the whole lower part of your body from your hip into your quad. Feel the stretch. And then release. Come on back down. Take both hands towards your shoulders. And you can come up into a tabletop or up into a plank. Hold it here. Then lift up your right leg, put it back down. Lift up your left leg, put it back down. Lift up your right, lift up your left, lift up your right, lift up your left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it back into a downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs back and forth. Then lift your right leg high into the air. Come into a half scorpion. So the weight is equally distributed in both hands. Lift your leg up and then let that right foot drift towards your left shoulder. Hold it here. Lift up the knee. Open up the hip. Keep that weight equal. The twist happens right here at your hip. It's not just a twist, it's just a flow towards the other side. Then lift up that left heel, lower it back down. Lift up that left heel, lower it back down. Lift up that left heel, lower it back down. Then take that right leg through, step it in, and come down. Once you get down here, walk your foot out and come into lizard. Now from this posture right here, keep your foot nice and flat. If you're feeling it, come down onto your elbows and just allow. Try not to roll over onto the edge of your foot. Keep it nice and flat. Hold it here. Breathe. Open up the hip. That's right. Let it go. And walk your hands up. Come into a crescent moon. Right? Find your balance. Fix your hair. Reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Now, you have a really great platform here, so line yourself up. Stack everything up, and then lift up towards the ceiling. Lean back, and find that back bend. And then maybe release your hands. Open them up. Let your pectoral muscles stretch. Feel your heart open. And then come down. Give yourself a little reverse shoulder rinse. And then take that left hand down to the mat. Reach high up into the air. As you reach high up into the air, a little easy twist at first. And then lift up off your knee. And then take it up high. Now if you want, you can take your foot down, come into a side plank. Hold your side plank, point your hand forward if you want. Maybe take your foot behind you, flip your dog. Hold it here. Then find the mat, right here. Lift up into that plank, lower down halfway, lower down all the way. A little baby cobra. Lift the hands up, lift the head up, and place it down. Push it back up. Find that downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs back and forth. Then lift that left leg high into the air. Stretch it long. And then drop that heel towards your right shoulder. Keep the weight equal. Lift that knee high. Feel the rotation right in your head. Then lift up your right heel. Lower it back down. Lift up your right heel. Lower it back down. Lift up your right heel. Lower it back down. Then step through. Find that lizard once again. Stretch that back leg out. Keep that foot flat. Walk it out just a bit. Then maybe come down onto your elbows. Hold it here. Just a moment. Feel it there. That's it. Just a bit. And then come on back up. That easy twist. Lift yourself up. Come on up. Up, up. Find that crescent moon. As you hold up towards the ceiling, bring your hands together, feel that nice platform. Lean back. Open up. Release your hands. Release them back down. Reverse shoulder rinse. Now easy twist. Hand down on the floor. Just looking. Just looking. Lift up. Take your chin to your shoulder. Hold it here. Curl your toes underneath. Lift up off that leg. And stay here. Remember to stack your joints. Take that left foot back. Lift up into that side plank. Take it forward. Lift your hips. Flip your dog. Come into a wheel. And then find your mat. Oops. And as you do, tuck in your elbows, lower down halfway, lower down all the way, upward facing dog, toe flip, downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs, back and forth. Then come on down onto your knees. We're almost there. This last posture I love to do for a couple of different reasons. We do a lot of work in Pilates on the core, and you wonder what good that's for. Well, here we go. I'll show you. Grab your block if you want to have it around, and then come into a posture known as Malasana. Now, traditional Malasana, the heels come together, and you just roll back and balance, and find your balance. And as you do, just hold it here. Then, take your feet out wide. Make sure they're nice and flat. Come on down once again. Now notice the back of my arms are on the inside of my thighs. I'm not squeezing onto my knees. Push them back. And as you hold it here, feel it. That's it.
Now, from here, take your hands, place them on the floor. The block can go one of two places. You can even have two blocks if you want. You can place it there, and as you roll onto the backs of your arms, you can lift your toes up and place your head on a block for a little balance. Or, you can take it behind you, and as you take it behind you, come back onto the back of your arms again with the insides of your legs, lean into it, and step on the block, right? That way you can balance this way until you can lift them up off the block and come into crow. Now, crow in and of itself is a lot of fun. But if you want to take it a little farther, drop down your head, lift up your hips. And as you do, take those hips up first. Then, stretch your legs out long, find your inversion, play around, have some fun, and then lower down. And that's why you want to have a strong core. Wonderful. And so, here comes the reward. Shavasana. Everybody come on down to the mat. Papa Olaf is going to put you down for a little while. And as you lay down, enjoy all of your hard work. The wonderful thing about teaching these classes is that we have to do everything that you're doing. And so, I feel you. I know you worked hard. And I'm so proud of you. The wonderful thing about Pilates is it's really good for your yoga practice. And the wonderful thing about yoga is that it's really good for your yoga practice. So enjoy the fruits of your efforts and the rewards from the work and what you've gained. And as you do, allow your practice to spill out of you. Spill out like sand. So much sand. It's as if you were lying on the beach. Your own private beach. Well, this is a paradise we all make together. You know, bliss is not a building. Bliss is a state of being. Samadhi. That is the Sanskrit for bliss. Samadhi is ultimate happiness. And while that seems a bit far away these days, there's still plenty of happiness, especially when we think about all of our bliss yogis, wherever you are. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful night. And please take care of yourselves and each other. And remember one thing, to love yourselves as much as we love you here at Bliss, where it wouldn't be a yoga class without the train rolling through. Namaste, my friends.